right, guys, we are here for another Dokkan video. We have the New Year's dual DOKKANFEST Dokkan event teasers here. We, of course, have what is going to be Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then we also have the teaser. This is going to be for Hirudegarn, although this is Hoi right here. Now, one thing I should point out here, there are various characters from this movie that are not really used very much. Vegeta, for example, although Vegeta's presence in the movie is 30 seconds or something, right? Like, it's not like Vegeta's really in this movie that much, but there's a couple of things they could do, right? They could give us Ultimate Gohan, who's in here. Of course, there's Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. A Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks from this movie would be very good, because that would be the first movie hero Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks we would get, right? Obviously, of course, like Dragon Fist with the good animation. I saw people wondering, like, oh, what is the Dragon Fist going to be? It's going to be the active skill. Like, I could tell you that right away. Or, I guess, a standby. But standby and active skills, I mean, they're pretty much the same. Like, it's functionally almost the same thing. But the point is, the Dragon Fist is, without question, going to be voiced. That is the point. Unless this is where Dokkan wants to do it. They want to introduce characters with voiced super attacks. I think that's something, maybe that could be what we see for 9th anniversary, by the way. Voiced super attacks. That could be very interesting. So, not just, like an active skill or an intro or something like that, but even their super attack animations could be voiced. Would be really exciting, I think, for some new characters. Okay, so, again, Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist. The point I was getting to, but I got sidetracked because I'm bad. I don't expect banner units for Super Saiyan 3 Goku or for Hirudegarn. If Hirudegarn is going to get one, I mean, you could do maybe the bottom half of Hirudegarn. They could do shenanigans with it. Could be a decent idea. Hoi himself obviously could get a card. This is only an SR right now. But for the past several years, so 2019 was Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Majin Vegeta. They had banner units. They had the Super Saiyan Great Saiyaman, and then they had Dabura. Right, Dabura, by the way, a character I think could get a Dokkan Fest at some point. Then 2020, Piken and Genova did not have banner units. 2021 was Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu. They also did not have banner units. 2022 did, Pan, and then the Trunks and Goten for the superhero celebration, but I think people understand that that was just a super gigantic special occasion, right? I've seen people upset that this is not shared on Global. I think that's valid. But I've also seen people upset that these guys are not LRs, and I guess maybe to me it just doesn't really matter if they're LRs or TRs. I don't really care too much, as long as they're good. Leader skills are solid, like their teams could be good. These are major celebration characters, by the way. 2023, certainly with character kits, has been a year of, kind of some fumbles, but not Piccolo Jr. and God Goku and, the LRs of the major celebrations. I do anticipate these characters will be very strong. Dokkan has not really fumbled the major celebration characters this year besides Omega. Omega's the only one who's kind of Omega's good. It's just that they restricted him to a team that's unrunnable. So that's kind of the issue there. But I don't expect banner units, because one reason is I do kind of think that they, towards the end of the year, they divert a little bit of their resources, their time towards making sure anniversary is grand. That's why I think that the start of November celebration is typically very weak. And I think that's why, they cut a little corners here by just removing banner units, and then just making sure that the stuff for the anniversary is even a little bit better. But they always could just drop banner units, right? And again, there's units they could do. They could do bottom half for Hirudegarn. They could do Ultimate Gohan. They could do Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. They could do a Vegeta, right? There's stuff that they could do in terms of banner units. Now, keep in mind that this celebration, there's numerous characters they could awaken, characters they could revisit, stuff like that. Keep in mind that on the, I believe it's the 6th or the 4th. Damn, I probably should have pulled it up, but we're getting the EZA area change, into the movies edition of EZA area. So certainly one of these free-to-play characters from this movie is going to be getting an EZA from that EZA area. Now, both of these new Dokkan events are going to be new stages added to previous Dokkan events, right? So we have this one. This is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku event. Well, I guess I should specify this is a live Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because remember, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku has his own Dokkan event as well. So we had the first stage is kind of just this is what Dokkan events used to do, kind of like these like throwaway stages almost. We have the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Dokkan Fest stage, and then the physical Super Saiyan 3 Dokkan Fest stage. Now we're going to get a new stage here. I don't think there's anything too crazy or notable to talk about with this, but the Hirudegarn one, there is two things we could talk about. Number one is that, remember, this is one of them goofball stages, right? This one is actually rather annoying. I mean, as you guys can see, 80% chance to dodge. I mean, that's pretty high. They don't give us characters we could use with 80% chance to dodge. So, this could be an interest, and I'll do air quotations. This could be an interesting stage, an interesting one for sure. And then, of course, we have this Tapion right here. Again, if we would just look at movie hero characters, there actually is a ton of stuff that's kind of just like, I don't know how I want to say it, but not completely utilized. By the way, I do not anticipate this. We'll pull them up, but I do not anticipate that they're getting an EZA. I don't think so. This Tapion could EZA right here. There's also... they're from the Gogeta movie, right? The Janemba and Gogeta movie. I mean, this LR, Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, they're from this movie, but they're obviously already EZA'd, so we don't have to worry about them. What character am I looking for? It's them, but I guess they're already EZA'd as well. Yeah, okay. So we have that guy, and then we also have this Gohan, and then we have this Videl right here. So, again, there's numerous characters. Now, I don't expect this character is going to EZA just because this is a huge leap forward right here, man. I don't know. I think that's way too far for them to jump up ahead. For a major celebration is typically like when they would do something like this, but keep in mind the most recent EZA at the moment is still LR Vegeta and Nappa, who came out in April of it was this release time slot, but in 2020 instead. It's been very rare that they've jumped way that far forward for an EZA like this. Though it's like anniversary worldwide is the type of situation they would do that for. I don't think they would for New Year's here. I guess it's within the realm of possibility. Obviously, the big one everyone wants, I probably shouldn't, pass by talking about this, is this guy. People, I think, just have a lot of nostalgia for this Goku, and I mean, he's been passed over for an EZA quite a bit. I mean, not only is he the only 2017 character still to EZA, he's actually the only, no 2018 character, every 2018 character is EZA'd. So all of 2018 is done, and then this guy is still a 2017 character that's sitting there, right? Because the final 2018 character that needed to EZA was Jiren, who got his a couple of months ago. So after this, every single character from before 2019 is going to be EZA'd, and most of 2019 is EZA'd as well. Is it only Goku and Vegeta at the end? Is that actually it? It's only the New Year's Duel Dokkan Fest, Goku and Vegeta, that haven't EZA'd from 2019? I'd have to go back into, but we just got Android 13, 16, 17, 18 also just got their EZA, Future Gohan, Cooler, Namek Goku, all the 2019 characters they've EZA'd, Gohan and Goten. Oh, Tech Broly. No, Tech Broly. Tech Broly also has the EZA still. So I think it's just Tech Broly and then Goku and Vegeta. Interesting. Okay, well, maybe we could see them during the anniversary or something like that. I have no idea what to expect from this guy. He's too old. There's no... I can assume that this will remain, right? They always... I try and explain this to guys. They always keep the spirit of these EZA characters the same. So I think he probably will still debuff himself on his super attack. I think if they wanted to do something ridiculous, like Goku has 80% damage reduction before he attacks, it could be interesting, right? There's, what meta are all the difficult bosses in right now? Supreme, AoE damage. I mean, I know this guy's tank, but, I mean, if he has 80% damage reduction before he attacks, and then he does, a 25 million attack stat guaranteed crit, he might be decent. I'm just saying. It's not that tough to envision him being solid. Especially, you look at some of the Yellow Coin LR EZAs this year, God Goku, Beerus and Whis, Goku Black, 16, 17, 18. Yellow Coin LR EZAs have been very good recently, so this guy could also be very good. This Kid Trunks, I think, could easily get an EZA from the EZA area. This Trunks right here, I think, very easily could be a sub EZA. By the way, this guy is interesting. When you start talking about rainbow orb changers, now we're talking. And, like, this is a character that could buff really shitty teams. So that could be good. This Tapion could be interesting for sure. I didn't mention Tapion as a possible character, but Tapion is a character I do think could get a Dokkan Fest. Not a hype one. Like, Deborah's not hype, Tapion's not hype, but they could get Dokkan Fest at some point. And then these two still need to awaken. Well, I guess these two plus this Tapion, right? These three actually still need to get Dokkan Awakenings. They're actually SS. This is so crazy. They released, you know, basically, well, they weren't New Year's, because New Year's of 2017 was Vegito Blue and Rose, but, I mean, they were the Christmas celebration of 2017. These three characters came out, and they've never gotten Awakenings since, so this does seem like a perfect time for this, so... I mean, I don't know, maybe the Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 3 Goku Dokkan Fest Hirudegarn, and then potentially Awakenings plus EZAs for these three could be possible. Sub EZA for you, maybe a EZA area EZA for him, and then of course an EZA for him. So the celebration very likely will be stacked. Now, I don't really want to compare what we might super get with the celebration to last year. I really want to try and push the people that I think last year, again, is just very special. But, like, could we see a red zone for the celebration? Maybe. But I don't want to just look into too deep to what we got in 2022, right? Maybe looking at, like, the 2021 celebration or the 2020 New Year's celebration might be a bit smarter than that last year's celebration. I don't care what anyone says. The best period in Dokkan history was, like, the day Orange, Piccolo, and Beast Gohan dropped until, like, the anniversary was wrapping up. That was a period on JP where every 4 days there was new content. Literally every 4 days, right? Including the EGL Gohan LR Cell, EZAs, Gogeta, and Broly, then into the anniversary. It was a crazy period. So we'll see if that's going to happen this year again. Like, it's just going to be another ridiculous non-stop period, and basically until March, where every couple of days there's content. I think it's possible, but, you know, we'll see. Maybe last year was just special. So let me know what you guys think about the two Dokkan Fest coming up. We should see details in about 24 hours. It'll be 3 a.m. on the 26th. When they're actually going to be, tweeting out the animation, stuff like that. There is no stream or no video or anything like that. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.